It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Jessica Rouse with Hunter News. It's the last thing you'd want to know is in the soil of your property, but dangerous substances including lead and cyanide have been found on properties above the Waratah Gasworks. An 11-month investigation was undertaken by Newcastle Council, with a report based on the independent cohesive review expected to be released in the coming weeks. In the meantime, residents can minimise their risk of coming into contact with the substances by avoiding direct contact with shallow soil. A man will face court in January after he was caught driving dangerously in Gillieston Heights. The 39-year-old driver was arrested after footage went viral on social media of his antics on Cessnock Road. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says he was seen weaving in and out of traffic, crossing double lines into oncoming cars.
Well, it was just after 11:30 on Sunday that a member of the public filmed a Nissan Skyline GTR allegedly being driven in dangerously along Cessnock Road at Gillieston Heights. Now, police became aware of this incident and officers from Central Hunter Local Area Command began inquiries.
He was charged with drive manner dangerously, negligent driving, overtake left of vehicle and not keep left of the dividing line. While the future of the Hunters Liddell coal-fired power station is sealed with its closure in 2022, the energy supply could be a little tight even before then, with a broken unit at the power station. One of the 420 megawatt units has had broken turbine blades since August, and an AGL spokesperson says it's not likely to be fixed until next year, missing the hottest part of summer. It's not the first time units have broken down at Liddell. 2 units were out earlier this year in February. Meanwhile, if you thought last week was hot, well, we are in for a scorcher this week. The mercury will soar to the mid-40s in some areas of the Hunter. Wallsend could be the hottest on Wednesday with a forecast high of 43 degrees. We might get some reprieve on Wednesday evening with some afternoon showers. The state government has given a number of electorates in the Hunter $300,000 worth of grant funding each. In a bid to strengthen community cohesion, the Community Building Partnership Program funding has been given to Maitland, Port Stephens, Lake Macquarie and Newcastle. Before this year, only $200,000 had been awarded to the Maitland electorate, and MP Jenny Aitchison says the government has finally adjusted to include Maitland in the bigger grant payouts.
This was based on a 2011 figures, so when the former government was in and unemployment rates were quite low in the Hunter, and then obviously over the first 4 years of this term of the government, that unemployment rate increased. We were at about 11.5% a couple of years ago, so nearly at recession levels, and the government hadn't adjusted our funding to keep pace with the economic downturn.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
A depleted Jets side have again overcome the odds to claim a 2-1 victory over Adelaide on Saturday. The side were without top goal scorer Roy O'Donovan after the Irishman was ruled out for 3 months with a groin tear. Coach Ernie Merrick says the club will look to recruit marquee players to cover for Ronnie Vargas and O'Donovan.
We're certainly looking to replace a couple of the boys through the injury replacement setup, and we haven't got anyone over the line yet. As soon as we get someone over the line, we'll let you know. But we're close. It'll be overseas players, I guess. But the overseas player might not necessarily be a foreigner. It might be an Aussie overseas.
The Jets W League side have witnessed a Sam Kerr masterclass after the side played out a 3-3 draw with Perth on Saturday. The reigning Asian Player of the Year scored a 15-minute hat-trick to share the points with the Jets. Fellow goal-scoring machine Aaron Gilliland grabbed a double for the Jets, while Katie Stengel scored her 5th of the season. And Merewether are in a dominant position in their 2-day match against Hamilton Wickham in the Newcastle District Cricket Competition. Merewether's Tim O'Neill helped knock over the Hamwicks for 84 runs, claiming 8 wickets for 30. The sides will resume with Merewether on 5 for 190. And the winning numbers in Saturday Lotto are 5, 1, 39, 45, 28 and 26, and the supplementaries are 12 and 44. 2NURFM news time is 25 to 9.